Good morning from the beautiful city of Toledo. I'm gonna be meeting Dustin for the first time. Dustin is kind of like a very kind guy. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of your videos, bro, and I'm so amazed by the work you're doing here. I really wanted to meet you, to talk to you, get your story, why you came to the Philippines, and you know, such a generous person like you. And you were so kind, you know, to walk up to me to my hotel. Yeah, you're so kind, man.
When I first came to Toledo, I actually stayed here before.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They're so kind.
Yeah,
They are friendly.
good place.
What's your favorite, Dustin? What do you like here?
Humba is one of my favorites.
Yeah, okay, so you can get a humba. And is that an egg here, right?
No, fried egg.
Yeah, I think I'll get a fried egg because I'm not familiar with any of this food and I may not eat it.
Have you had humba before?
I know.
You should definitely try that.
So okay,
That's one of my favorites.
so we're gonna try together humba. So you're gonna get me one humba and you get one humba for Dustin. And what do you want to try?
This is palaya.
What's this?
Palaya.
Yeah, what do you use to make this? Like, what's the ingredient? It's like okra. We call it okra, is it?
I think it's bitter melon. Is that bitter melon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And I think it's just egg, maybe? And bitter melon?
Yeah, they have eggs on it because I'm seeing the yellow. Oh, that's your favorite, right?
That's one of my favorites, yeah.
Okay.
Is that dry fish?
It's bangus.
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 Fried.
Fried
fish.
Okay. I'll try to get him to get some dry fish.
Oh,
Do you like dry fish?
yeah, I want to try. I want to try anything new.
I don't think they have dry fish here though.
You have dry fish?
Na may bote? Wala. No.
Wala. Oh, you're speaking Tagalog. I thought people here speak only I don't know if Visaya or what.
Yeah, it's like Visaya, Tagalog, and it's like a little mix of the other ones too.
Yeah.
Okay. He's called Tito, right? Tito. The older father is called Tito, right?
Yeah.
So good morning, guys. Meet my Tito right here in Toledo City. So I'm lodging right here in his hotel, and he just want to say hi to the vlog right here. Good morning. How are you? Fine. Okay. In the Philippines, this is how we greet the older ones. Yeah. And then bless. I'm blessed, right? Blessed, right?
No.
Yeah. This is Lola right here, and I'm gonna greet her like this. They are so kind people here in Toledo City, and I spent a night here in the hotel, and I mean I'm really satisfied. I like the place, and I highly recommend this hotel to all of you out there. Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. This is a brunch right now, so breakfast and lunch. So yeah, guys, we're gonna eat our meal right now, and later we're gonna talk to Dustin for a bit. Yeah, because he has to go out.
$182.
182 pesos. Wow,
Only 182 for all.
yeah, for everyone, right?
No.
For everyone.
Oh, for the three, 182 only.
I just got the cheapest brunch right here. 182 pesos for 3 person. Yeah, look here. And
That's a good deal.
including water,
Including big water.
including a bottle of soft drinks. Royal. Yeah. Okay, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? So it's your boy Success right here, and today I'm in Toledo City. Yeah, so I got with me here a good new friend of mine right here, Dustin. So for those of you who don't know him, Dustin is actually from the US, and he's a YouTuber right here in Toledo City. And I'm not gonna say much about him. He's gonna introduce himself to us first, and we're gonna drop right into the video. So Dustin, can you introduce yourself to my audience?
What's up, guys? I'm Dustin. There's not really much to say about me. I came to the Philippines 2 years ago now. You know, it flies by quick. And then the whole pandemic came, and then I've been in Toledo City pretty much most of the duration of my trip.
Yeah, and I got to know you from your videos from Toledo City right here, and because of the amazing things you're doing here in the city. So I decided to come up here to meet you. But then Dustin has someone with him today, so
Yeah, hi, I'm Richie.
yeah, so she's Richie, and she's always on Dustin vlog, and
I'm his sidekick.
and she's his
My girlfriend.
Yeah, his girlfriend. So, as you can see, she's wearing the shirt, right?
Yeah.
So that's the YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
Dustin backpack. So make sure to check out his YouTube channel and check out the amazing things he's doing here. I've been watching a lot of his videos, and this guy is extraordinary good, man. He's helping a lot of people out here, and I mean, it's kind of something like his all-day work. He's always helping people out. So for every time I click his video, every time I watch his video, I always think of the hungry Syrian wanderer in Manila. So Dustin, it's good to have you here on my channel today, and I really appreciate you for coming up here to meet me. You know, guys, I was to go and meet him this morning, but he decided no, I'm gonna come over to meet you at the hotel you're staying at. So he's here right now, and I'm happy to host you on my channel. So there are people out there who wants to know more about you. You said you came to the Philippines 2 years ago, right?
Around, yeah. It's December 2nd, 2019.
So I mean, is this your first time to the Philippines?
No, I've been a few times.
Okay, you came here and went back to the US.
Yeah.
And you came and finally stayed for a very long time.
Yeah, and it was like last year. I usually work half a year in my country.
Okay.
And then the other half I go travel. And it kind of builds up. I used to work for like 9 months out of the year.
Okay.
And then travel for like 3 months.
Okay.
Then I'm taking travel kind of more seriously. I want it to be part of my life because I fell in love with traveling.
Okay.
And just meeting people. Last year I went to 6 different countries in 6 months.
Wow.
And this year I decided to stay in Philippines for the whole duration of the 6 months.
Okay.
But then as time went by, the pandemic came and my flight was canceled.
Okay.
So, almost 2 years later, I'm still here.
So you got stuck here because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And you fell in love with Toledo City.
Yeah.
And now you are here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I understand. I understand. And what, like, I watched your video, like I watched your vlog with Dorcas. I overheard you like making plans to travel around the Philippines, and there's something that I really love that you said you want to travel around the Philippines using your motorcycle.
Yeah.
I mean, how is that possible? Because I'm also planning to have a bigger motorcycle and travel around the Philippines where I can use my motorcycle. Like when I came to Toledo City, right?
Yeah.
I had a hard time like going around after John dropped me out at the mall. I had to use tricycle, and I was asking people. So if I have my own motorcycle,
then
I'm
you're
just
free.
I'm just gonna use the map, and I can get wherever I want to get to, right?
Yeah.
So can you make emphasis on how are you gonna travel, like using a motorcycle, and what are some advices you have for a person like me who's also a traveler and want to do such thing?
Well, do you already have your bike?
Yeah, I already have a motorcycle.
Well, then you have the hard part taken care of already.
Okay.
So the next part, if you want to start traveling, Philippines consists of many, many different islands.
Okay.
But the good thing is that they're not too far apart, so there's ferries. So if you want to go to a different island,
Yeah.
you just gotta take a ferry, and
Oh.
then you have your bike with you,
Yeah.
and you just pay like a minimal fee. It's really not that much.
And it's not compared
more.
to paying for flight, right? Like if you're paying for flight, it's more expensive than paying for ferry, right?
Yeah, ferries are usually cheaper. I think it's been a while since I've been on a plane. I usually just take ferries everywhere.
Really?
With my motorbike, because you can't take a motorbike on the plane.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
least
you
as far as I
can,
know.
you can.
But so yeah, if you know your destination, like you're going to Davao next.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, like airplanes are a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But once you get there, like you said, you're kind of stuck. You have to rely on transportation from other people.
Like I've been using Grab and cars since I got to Cebu.
Yeah.
And it's kind of really expensive. When I'm gonna leave from Lapu-Lapu to Cebu main city, I'm always paying like 300 pesos, and then back and forth is 600 pesos. So if you have your own motorcycle, you can save a lot, and in the 600 pesos you already have a meal for the entire day.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's very important to have a motorcycle in travel. So can you tell us like what are some of the provinces you've been to using the motorcycle and the ferry, and how was it possible for you to get to those provinces?
Yeah, it was when I first began, like before pandemic, when I came to the Philippines. It was December 2nd, 2019.
Yeah.
And this was before I was staying with their family.
Okay.
So I was traveling alone. I began my trip in Cebu City and stayed with a wonderful family there. Shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing. I stayed with, this was like through, actually there was just subscribers for my channel. They invited me to stay in their house.
Okay.
For a whole month I stayed there. And when I first got there, they kind of helped me with buying a bike. And if you don't have a bike and you're coming here to the Philippines, look on Facebook Marketplace. That's where I found my bike. There's many different bikes to buy if you want like a cheaper one. Just make sure you test drive them.
Yeah.
Have a mechanic look at it maybe.
Yeah, sure.
But that's one option. Another option is just go buy one from the
store.
The store, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit easier when you get it from the Facebook. Like if you buy it from someone you know, because usually they have registration.
Yeah, sure.
Like that's important to have the registration for like next year. And I made sure I had it for the next year, and then I was good for a while.
Okay.
But traveling after that, I stayed there for a month, and then I did my rounds. Usually, I went from Toledo to San Carlos, which is Negros. And I usually stop here.
Yeah.
And I stopped by Richie's family, and I stayed for like 1 or 2 nights, which I usually do every year.
Okay.
And then I continued down to Negros, where's Bacolod. The first stop is San Carlos.
Okay.
And driving through there is one of the best scenic drives, especially on motorbike.
I've not even been there. I'm wishing to I'm wishing to go to every province here in the Philippines. So.
Well, that's a good goal to have. Each one is unique and each as beautiful as the next. But driving through there is really nice. You're like going through these mountains, and you see, like it might be blue skies when you start, but within probably half hour of going up and down, you probably end up getting wet. So make sure you have a raincoat.
Oh, okay.
So that's another advice you should always have a raincoat with you. But just be prepared. Just slow down. Just take it as you go, and like, 'cause there's lots of places to stop. Take in, the scenery, and lots of people to meet too. That's one of my things when I travel.
Yeah,
I
that's the most amazing part of traveling. Like you meet a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Because if I haven't come to Cebu and I haven't like traveled here to Toledo, I was not gonna meet you, right? Yeah. Yeah. If I'm gonna stay in Manila and I'm not, exploring around, I'm not gonna meet you, right?
Yeah.
So when you travel, you meet amazing people, try new things. I just tried a new food. What's the food we ate?
Humba. Or Kumba.
Humba. I almost called another name, Humba. So we ate a Humba. So that was my first time. And because of Dustin, I tried a Humba right here in Toledo. Yeah, and Dustin, so what are some of the things that have changed about your life from the US to the Philippines?
Like the differences?
Yeah,
or?
the differences and some things that have changed about your life. There is a way you used to live in the US and you're no longer living like that here in the Philippines. So what are some changes that have occurred?
Well, there are a few changes, but there's a lot of similarities too. Like people say, oh, you adapt so well living in the province. But where I live in the woods. Like I don't have any neighbors except for my grandma, but it's like I'm surrounded by trees, by rivers, by animals. There's snakes, there's different kind of animals like that. So I fit in pretty easily in the province, at least. Because there's wilderness. We go fishing a lot. One thing I never done back home was looking for honeybees.
Yeah.
So some of the differences that are just doing, like when I first came here to the province, we did like the first few months, like every day we did some kind of province adventure, either looking for honey from the trees. Like we'd climb these trees, or at least my Filipino friends, they'd climb these trees that are like probably 50 feet high.
Wow.
And cut down these honeybees, and then we bring it down and we share and eat it.
Yeah. Can you give me a little history of how you met your beautiful girl? And what are you planning to do next?
Well, man, I don't know how many years ago. Probably 5 years ago.
Okay.
I actually met her brother playing basketball.
Okay.
And was you're a basketball lover too, right?
Yeah, I play basketball, but I'm not professional.
I'm not professional either. But Raymond, he's a very talented basketball player. Anyways, I think we just met playing basketball randomly. I think I was on your dad's team.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but we met, and then we ended up. He invited me back to the home. I think that's kind of how it began. But we didn't start dating until this trip here. Yeah, into the pandemic.
Okay.
So we kind of since 5 years ago when we first met, we stayed in touch, and every time I came to the Philippines, if I was in Cebu, I'd come visit the family and maybe see him for like a day or two, and then I'd go continue on my travels.
So did you meet Raymond in Toledo or in Cebu City?
I believe it was in Cebu, because he used to live in Lapu-Lapu. Raymond did.
Oh, okay.
But and then anyway, from that time on, every time I came to Cebu, I always visited them, and that's how it began. This trip, I visited him when I first came, and then I went around. I went to Bacolod, Dumaguete, Siquijor, and came back around to Cebu City to renew my visa.
Yeah.
I met up with Raymond, and I was going to renew my visa. We were actually going to travel together, Raymond and myself.
Okay.
And that's when the pandemic hit, and he invited me back to their house. and I thought I was gonna stay for like maybe a week or two, and then
Yeah, Rema is already a nice guy.
Oh, the nicest guy you can meet.
He's been calling me since this morning. He's been like checking on me, and he even told me that I'll come over here. I got some coffee for you, so I'll be going there later. Richie, so you want to say anything about Dustin, and since you met him?
I don't know what to say. He's comfortable to be with.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Sana
Yes, I know.
Yeah, your point is clear, and I like the way you're wearing the shirt.
Yes.
This is my favorite. Actually, Dustin is not comfortable when I'm wearing this one because he is shy. But I said,
Shy for what?
I tell her not to wear it.
just wear his name.
don't like my
He's
name
not
being-
comfortable. I said, well, I'll wear this because I like.
She
Yeah.
does what
I
she
like
wants,
comfortable.
and that's what I like about her. She doesn't listen to me. She does exactly what
Yeah,
she
but
wants.
that's the best thing she's doing to wear the shirt. Yeah. That's it, guys. And today, guys, I finally met Dustin. Today is not going to be the last day we're going to meet. I'm going to be back to Cebu City. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be back to Cebu City, and I mean, I'm going to keep in touch with Rema. Not Rema. I'm going to keep in touch with Dustin here. So, this is the best angle. I mean, we should have used this like this. I'm going to keep in touch with Dustin, and hopefully Dustin and I can travel together using 2 motorcycles. It would be so amazing, right? Yeah, using 2 motorcycles and, using ferries. And I think he already know a lot about using ferries in the Philippines. I've not done that. I don't remember I've traveled on a boat. I've actually been on a boat, but just for fun,
Yeah.
just chilling around. So it was nice having Dustin here today. So he has a lot of things to do, and yeah, so that's it. Dustin, you want to say anything to my subscribers?
Hey guys, thanks for watching and thanks for having me, man. That's really cool to come here, and he's a really nice guy. So everyone that subscribed to him, you guys are good guys too.
Yeah, and don't forget, I'm gonna leave a link to Dustin's YouTube channel. If you want to see what he's doing here in Toledo, please go down there and hit that subscribe button for Dustin and keep supporting him. And let's help him, help people out here in Toledo. So that's it, man. And you have anything to say for us?
Take care, Amping.
Okay. Nice meeting you guys, man.
Nice meeting you too, man.
I hope to see you guys in the next episode here in Toledo City. See you guys. Bye.
Later, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. So Dustin is going.